Welcome back to Orks Discuss. Today, Smart Boy Thinky Pants and Zork Gorkson are here to instruct us humies on an age-old question. And quite honestly, they're not too sure how we haven't managed to figure it out yet. They shall be discussing the question of the chicken or the egg. Let's join them now.
Alright, I am ready to go. It's been a while since I had me a proper scrap. Yeah, 2 days without any decent fighting is enough to make an orc go mad, boy. You sure you're okay? You're kinda shaking and acting weird. Well, I am a weird boy. You know, with all that not fighting, all the war is building up in me skull, and I have to get it out somehow. Going down to deep earth and fighting things was a great idea. Don't the Yumis have a name for things? Yeah, they call them mutants. But whatever they're called, they're good for a scrap. Yeah, things is great. All different shapes and sizes. Oh, you never get bored fighting this kind of stuff. But I do end up getting bored if they get all hidey. Yeah, we've been down here a while and I don't see any things. Ugh, and my brain is feeling all bulgy. I think we might have to talk about smart boy stuff. What? In the middle of deep earth? Yeah, talking about smart boy stuff makes me brain less explodey. At least until we find some good gits to snick. Zorg, fine. What do you want to talk about? The chicken or the egg? Look, pick one, I don't care. No, which one came first? The chicken or the egg? What's a chicken? It's a Yumi squid covered in feathers that lays eggs that make more feather squigs. So, what do you mean which one came first? Well, think about it. If chickens come from eggs, and eggs come from chickens, which one was the first thing? This is a question that Yumis have asked for a long time, and they don't seem to know. Probably because they're so much stupider than orcs. So, which one came first? I don't know and I don't care. But I can tell you really want to tell me the answer, so go ahead. So, probably the egg came first. Why? Don't that have to come from a chicken? Well, you're familiar with the theory of evolution, right? No! Again, I don't care! But go ahead, I don't want your brain to explode. Oh, you do care! Oh well, anyways, according to evolution, species diversification occurs over thousands and millions of years. Different species split off from a common ancestor, and that means at some point, chickens broke off from a species known as red jungle fowl, where they was domesticated by Yumis. What? Yumi runners bred red jungle fowl until they became chickens back in the oldie days. I hope your brain isn't exploding, cause I feel like mine is about to. Oh, don't worry, I'm almost done. So, in the process of domestication, at some point, a red jungle fowl laid the egg that was a chicken. So, when it's the chicken or the egg, neither one's the right answer. It was the red jungle thingy what came first. Well, between just the chicken or just the egg, then it was the egg that came first. Huh? Any chance that the chicken came first? No, not unless Yumi docs changed the genetics of an adult ancestor of the chicken to make it into a chicken. So, that's the answer? The egg came first? Yep. The Yumis know this? Cause if they know it, that's one less stupid question they could waste their time on. I think some of them do, but a lot of them like to pretend to think about questions like this that stupid Yumis think don't have answers. I think it makes them feel smart. Every zogged second I spend around Yumis, the more I wonder how to zog any of them are still alive. Oh, ha! Looks like we spotted us a whole mob of things. Ha-ha, let's get 'em. Finally, I can have me brain get some real exercise. Whoa!
Thank you all for listening to the definitive answer to the age-old question of which came first, the chicken or the egg. Now that you know the answer, you can stop asking it and think about different things, better things, more proper things. As the orcs say, if you're not being proper, then you're just mucking about and being a git. Be sure to keep your brain proper and don't let it become gittish. Farewell and good night.